Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Prejean, and I'm representative of WPM Enterprises. And I have a product for you today that I think will wow your mind. But before we go to that product, let's figure out what is WPM Enterprises. Now, WPM Enterprises is one of the top software producing companies in the Southeast. We have produced products which range from video games, video consoles, and even software for computers. Now, we were started in 2005 in Atlanta, Georgia, where we had only 5 employees. Now, we had a revenue of $340,000, but as you can see here, we had no profit. But 5 years from there, in 2010, we went from 5 employees to 30 employees with revenues of $2 million and a net profit of $60,000. Now, this is widely due to our most popular product we have here, which is CDG, which stands for Creative Digital Gaming. Now, let's move on to the product we have available to you today, which is a playbook. Now, before we can go on to the future of playbooks, we got to start with the past. Now, as you can see here, from the playbooks of the past, what they have here is a very standard, simple playbook. They have X's and O's, a lot of drawings on the board. You know how back in the day they used to draw X's and O's on the board, on the little chalkboard, and that's how they deliver their plays. Now we move over to the present, which is it's a slightly upgraded. We still have X's and O's here, but it's in digital format, and you can still follow the plays, but at the same time, it's not as effective as you would like to be. Now we've seen the past and the present. Now we're going to move on to the future. This is our product, eReality. Now this is a virtual playbook. We have replaced the X's and O's with actual players. So instead of just looking at a piece of paper of X's and O's and following where the X's and O's go to, you can see the actual player go through the motions of the plays, what makes it more effective and efficient for learning. Now, like I said, we have a virtual playbook here. We have to deal with monthly updates. This software will be updated monthly. So it will never go old. Never go old. Some of the different options we have for this product. We have a play creator, which is designed that way you can actually input the plays and create the plays yourself by using our software. A play viewer, where you can play the plays in front of your teammates or in front of your players. That way they can see the plays right on the screen. As we went over before, they have actual players and not the X's and O's. A player analysis. Now this is something that's really neat. What we have here, it has all the stats of your players you have on your team. Now for basketball, you may have a person in the center, have all the points, rebounds they average, and maybe even a little assist every now and then. For football, you may have a quarterback, his passing rating, for a receiver, how many times he's able to catch the ball, how many times he dropped the ball. Now, with this next part we have here is suggestive analysis. Now, what we have here is based off these statistics we have for the player. The app will actually make suggestions of who player to use in these certain situations for your plays. So it actually acts as a digital coach as well. Now, to go along with our product, we have an eReality app, which will go along with your phone. Now, one of the features we have on the app is an instant messenger, where you can actually send instant messages to your players and other coaches. We have a scanner where you actually can scan the playbooks that you already have on paper and scan it into the system. So that way, when you get back to your players and you're ready to have a sit down or a study session or review film, you can actually pull your playbook that you have scanned in already. And lastly, we have a personal code. A personal code is designed that way only people have access to your playbook are the players and people on your team. So it's a fail safety that way internal control will not be compromised. Now, why we make this product? Who are we selling it to? This is very simple. Our current target market is targeted for sports such as the NBA, NFL, and WNBA. Now, you want to start off with the bigger market. You start off with the National Basketball Association, National Football League, Women's National Basketball Association, because they will bring in the most revenue and you will gain the most profit. Now from there, we will eventually move down to the NCAA, and our ultimate goal is not just to get just the national teams, but the college teams, and the high school teams. Now, why have this product? Well, it's very simple. High demand for more efficient products. This product will make things more efficient. The learning is more efficient. People can understand, learn the plays a lot quicker, a lot faster. And who wants to move slow in learning? You want to get the stuff down quick so we can move forward and hopefully get to the championship that you're trying to reach. Like I said earlier, large markets equals large profit. The larger market you have, the larger profit you have. That's why you're retargeting here the national teams, which is the NBA, NFL, and WNBA. Few competitors. You don't see too many products like this on the market. The standard product you have is the piece of paper that has the playbooks in it, or the digital part that on the board that has the playbooks, the X's and O's. You don't see a part like this. There's not too many competitors that's competing with this product in this market, which leads to our last reason to have this product. They give you a chance to create a monopoly. Of course, at any business, monopolizing the market is always the key. We hold all the profits, we control all the funds, we control all the money. And lastly, as conclusion, the e-reality is the future. It's going to make things more efficient for our coaches, more efficient for our players, and it improves the learning curve, which ultimately leads to the championship that every team wants to reach. And once again, my name is Prejean. I'm representative of WPM Enterprises, and I'd like to thank you for your time.